Sorry.
I'm gonna fall on this ledge. My armpit is literally kicking in. I know, I'm really just they're under here.
It's science. It looks good to me.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you use this.
Yeah. It was very well.
How's it going? No, I don't know what you mean.
Right? Yeah, I mean, what's moving?
I got you. Maybe I'm not good. That would be. I got you.
Cameras went up.
Memphis City. That's all about.
You're my eye.
Shoot easy. Off to the left. See ya. Right next to the lady in the green. Left. Left. Right there. That looks good, bro.
Yeah, it all looks good to me.
Okay.
This is his camera.
One of those.
Hey, Bill. How are you?
Yeah, it looks great.
You can get some pretty good reactions.
Coffee and electrolytes.
Yeah, he's even further than us.
Yeah.
Caitlin is against the wall. Far left. Maybe. I can't tell. No, I'm fine.
She's by the far left bench, blue sweatshirt. Yeah.
There you go. See you.
She's not wearing what everybody else is wearing.
Exactly.
So both teams are out here for this? Okay. Cool. Is that Angel eating?
She's on the left.
All right, we're going to get a very short program started. First of all, to all of our WNBA All-Stars, congratulations. Welcome to Chicago. Chicago is so excited to welcome you all. obviously, we've got some first-time All-Stars. We've got NECA are tied for second for most ever All-Stars, 11. We've got veterans, we got rookie, so just congratulations. We thought it was really fitting to be here at the Obama Presidential Center on our 30th anniversary season with our star athletes on this amazing court. So we're really excited to be here, excited to be hosting. Thanks to Michael Alter and Nadia and their team for hosting us here in Chicago. And John Rogers as well is here, and the ownership group for Chicago. But again, congratulations. We're looking forward to a great weekend. And I'm going to hand it over to Michael and Tina to take the rest of the show.
Thank you so much. Please, Kathy, and your leadership. We are so grateful to be here at this historic time, 30 years of the W, and these amazing athletes. I have to say, my heart is really full right now. It was 10 years ago or so that we started thinking about what the Obama Presidential Center could be. And we knew that we had an unprecedented opportunity to create a place that was about this idea that ordinary people could do extraordinary things. And it had to have a few things in it because it's an Obama thing. It had to have history and connect to the people and the movements that inspired them. It had to be on the south side of Chicago. We're just a little ways away from where Michelle Robinson, her family were born. Michelle Obama grew up. This is where they raised their kids. Their kids played soccer in this park. But we knew we also had to have sports, because sports is a pathway to do what you all do and what you all represent, the leaders and the amazing athletes that you are. So to have this be an idea and to sit here with the All-Stars here on our home court, in our home court, it really is a dream come true. So I just wanted to welcome you, thank you, let you know what you all are doing for us as you are kicking off the first league that is here in home court at the Obama Presidential Center. So that's just a big way for me to say thank you. So thank you. And now I get to turn it over to a dear friend, a colleague. We've done so much together in campaigns, in the White House, and now at the Obama Foundation. Our head of programs, our executive vice president, and a big Chicago Sky fan. Oh, blinging out. Tina Chen.
Thank you, Mike. Well, you can tell we are a big W family, and my whole family is in the back there, including my 2.5-year-old granddaughter. And because because of what the W represents, we're just thrilled to have you here. Big thank you to the Chicago Sky, my home team here, and Michael and Nadia to make all of this happen, to make this moment happen. As I was telling some of the players, we haven't yet really had full-on professional basketball players play a game on this court. We've had sort of some one-off visitors and stuff, but and he played at professional. This is our basketball players we've been playing. There, we did have the basketball court christened by a certain guy who said nobody plays basketball on it until I play basketball on it a month ago before our grand opening. But you all are going to be the first. I'm so excited to see you practice because it's going to be the full-on use of this court. The other thing, you guys are the first. You make good use of this court. Break it in, break it in. I want to point one thing out for you and all the media. The other thing I'm really proud about this court and the way we built it, which says a lot about us, look at our foul lines. We got the orange line is right there. So we got all the three-point lines, because that's who we are. We're built to be inclusive and intentional. Our programming is like that. I want to thank the Sky and the W because they've been great partners, not just today, but in program. We're doing programming right now for young rising freshmen going into high school that the W is helping us out with. The Sky has hosted, our young people from the high school across the street at Sky Games, but more than that, they've had their back office teams come out and show the kids you don't have to be an athlete to have a career in sports, because that's what we want to do. And we've had, clinics. When we opened at the grand opening, the next day was Juneteenth, our first day, when we had 15,000 people from the community come and experience the whole campus and come into home court. And the Sky was one of the teams, all the professional teams came, set up their little Nerf soccer kick things, and were shooting basketballs. And the Sky was a big part of that, which is just how we want to convey to young people here, the meaning of sports, the meaning of inclusion, raise their self-confidence, everything that you all know and represent about what sports can do, in really building that. And the role models that you are, I just have to, as a grandmother now and a mother, we're a big fan because my daughter, who's going to be embarrassed because I'm pointing her out over there, when the Sky started, she was about 5 years old. And we went, we were season ticket holders from season 1. That was the days, for those of you to remember, when we used to play at the UIC Pavilion, small stadium. And it was small enough that during fourth quarter, have you ever heard this story? Fourth quarter timeouts, when there was a timeout, they would invite the entire audience to the floor to do the electric slide. So everybody, during a timeout, it's like during an official timeout, everybody's on the floor doing the electric slide. It's one of Emma's core memories, but it sort of built a lifelong, WNBA fan, but also showed her, what the possibilities are for women. And that's one of the things we want to show, to all the young people, in our community. Because one of the things that we wanted this place to be, and I hope you get a chance, if you want to come see the museum, we'd love to show you the story that's in there. We've got this program going on in the auditorium. We have incredible artwork. We have 28 commissioned works of art that are amazing. You can see this here. This is one of them by Dorian Sylvan, a local Chicago muralist who sort of did that piece. That's one of the 28 that are out there. Most of them are in the parts of the campus that are free, because sports, arts, learning about history, learning about health and wellness at our fruit and vegetable garden, they're all essential elements of how we keep our democracy strong. Our through line to our work are the words that are on the outside of the building in the screen text, which is an excerpt from President Obama's 50th anniversary of the Edmund Pettus Bridge Crossing speech. And it really says, oh, what a glorious task we all have to consider how important each element of the arts and of sports and of history play in keeping our democracy strong. We have a whole wing that teaches civics to young people. We also have Mrs. Obama's dresses. So there's that, so this is all not just serious, it's about fun. We've been excited because we've done things like DJs on the plaza. We did house music last week, we've done, spontaneous, not just electric slide. Yeah, right?
I was telling Kathy it was lit.
Yeah, it's like, it just goes. If you're in town on August 4th, we're doing karaoke on the plaza for somebody's birthday. A particular person, karaoke on the plaza. In honor of President Obama's birthday. That's what we're doing on August 4th, That's the kind of programming that we want to take place, on this campus to really make it come alive for people. One of the things that's been really fun to see, and if you get to walk the campus, I hope you'll notice it. The dream was that this would be a place that would attract people from all over. People from around the world, people from across the street, people from, Seattle who come in as a tourist, and the kids who come across the street to eat their lunch, and world leaders who we will invite to things like our Democracy Forum, and that they will all sit together, on the plaza, experiencing one another, and it's happening. And one of the great things that's happening is that is happening. yeah, that's for you.
Look at these all-stars. Now, some of y'all I know, a few of the OGs here, because they came through the White House. Some of you I'm meeting for the first time. All of you are extraordinary, and I could not be bigger fans, and the way the game has been going lately, the way it's been picking up, and people paying attention to your excellence, I think has been something for basketball fans generally, a sight to see. It's been making me happy, and all of you have been not just operating with some excellence on the court, but I know many of you are involved in some wonderful ventures off the court, looking out for other young people and inspiring them. So I just want to say thanks. I'm not going to give you a long speech. This doesn't look like the toughest practice I've ever seen, but it's All-Star break. Y'all aren't supposed to be working too hard, although I suspect it may get a little competitive towards the end of the game. Unfortunately, because of a previous engagement involving Michelle, which, you know, sorry y'all, but I don't mess with my wife. I will not be at the actual game tomorrow, but I wanted to make sure that I stopped by and said hello to all of you, and we'll take a picture, and I want to get a chance to shake some of your hands. Some of you I haven't met before, but I'm a big fan. And hopefully the court's held up. You know, I don't run full court no more to protect my Achilles, but I did inaugurate it with a game of horse, which I lost. I was not happy about it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful time this weekend. Congratulations on the WNBA. Could not be prouder of what you guys are doing. You're well deserving of all your success, and seeing the fan base grow and the attention grow, that's exactly where it should be. I see you, Asia Wilson. Yeah, you know, MVP, so appreciate all of you, all right? We're gonna take a picture over there. Can I shake some hands first?
Makes you wonder.
Everybody right here.
We all smile at both.
Everybody look at me right here. Big smile. Right here. Smile. That's great.
saying that? He was wrong.
She's at the free throw line over there.
That's really
So funny to watch.
They've got an Obama 44 jersey at the top of the community side that they're signing. Carl, do you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
About that. Like, even sure he's Jewish about it, everybody's bragging a little bit, not Courtney. Courtney's fired up and ready to go. So, I think we're about honestly everybody. Like, it's fun to, like, it's a pleasure to obviously people that are so talented and skilled in what they do, some of which I've been on an all-star team before with, whether that's my rookie year or even after getting to know them, I obviously didn't play, but some of which are new, obviously, over hours, so it's an incredible year. Fun to kind of watch their journey and those all-stars, so I hope she really enjoys it. So it'll be fun for me to share the court with her too. So, but really everybody. But obviously my team, I know, appreciate it. Thank you. Really, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Really? Incredible. Oh, just for fun, probably. Hopefully I'm watching the WNBA and it's completely taken off, but I'm hoping to get to China in hopefully December and January, so I'm really excited about that, and that should be really fun, but that's pretty incredible. You're still playing basketball at 70 years old. I don't know if my body will be able to hold up when I'm at age 70. Maybe like water basketball or something like that. It's a little easier on your body.
Yeah, and we would love to welcome you, and the popularity of fan base has grown exponentially.
I appreciate that.
To inspire the younger generation as well, and
yeah, I mean, I hope my long-term goal is obviously to inspire people all over the world. I've never been to China before, so it's on my bucket list. I'm really excited to hopefully go. I think obviously with the launch of my shoe in October, when I get to China, I hope I can get as many young boys and girls and hoopers and shoe collectors to be able to have their hands on my shoe as possible. That would be my goal, but I know how much people really care about the game in China, and I think that's really cool. I've always admired that, and yeah, it's on the top of my bucket list, so I can't wait to come, and hopefully to just expand as much as I can across, obviously, in China and Europe, and everywhere else the game of basketball's been able to take me. Yeah, thank you. I can't wait. Yeah. Playing like me, shoot deep threes, obviously, and keep shooting them even if you're missing. Pass, you gotta be a good passer, and you gotta play fast. Like, we're not there to, play slow and pass the ball around. Like, let's launch and move, let's go, okay? I'm not sure my brothers have even said anything to me still, so that's a good point. Maybe you should go ask them, but I'm sure they saw it. I'm sure they're proud of me. My younger brother is still a bit of a gamer. My older brother doesn't really play video games, so my younger brother will probably be purchasing it. Hopefully he'll be purchasing my cover, or else we'll have a discussion, but they're two of my biggest fans, but I'm sure they're excited. Here, you can just call the microphone.
Obviously, it's changed since you joined the league. But how
I think all the times that Bill Coward's out
I don't think it's changed me personally at all, and I think I would be a little bit concerning if it had. I think I always try to remain who I am, and I think that's what a lot of people like. A lot of the compliments I get that I'm in public is I really admire the way you've been able to handle everything. You continue to be yourself, and that's what I take a lot of pride in. I hope I can show up as myself very authentically, but I think I would be lying to you if I didn't say it's a little bit exhausting and a little bit tiring to constantly have to deal with things and a lot and I get there's a moment in time for that, but a lot of times it's very distracting from the product and the game, and I'm somebody that has invested so much time into trying to be the best player I can possibly be, and obviously so I have all these players in this room, but I tell people I haven't lost the love and the joy for it, and if I did, that would be really concerning, and I don't know if I would still be playing basketball, but I still have the love and the joy, and I absolutely, more than anything, I want to win, and I want to win a championship, and that's my goal, and hopefully multiple of them, and I feel like our team and we all have the same goal, and I feel really fortunate to be part of the FIBA organization that supports me, and even my teammates, they always have my back, and they're the ones that can interact with me firsthand every single day, and they see the type of person that I am, and I hope, there's obviously a lot of people that like to comment on my character and think that they know me, and at the end of the day, they have no idea who I am, and I get it, that's an opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and, whether I was a young girl or whether I'm now 24 with the spotlight on me, that's never changed. Everybody has an opinion on everybody, it's just, I personally try to keep it moving. I'm going to treat everybody with respect and kindness and love, and I think if everybody could do that a little bit better, we'd be in a little bit better of a spot. But I think for myself is the show there's moments that are tiring and exhausting, but at the same time, I still have the same love and joy for the game that I had when I first got here.
What do you think about the trade deadline?
When is the trade deadline? Okay. Honestly, I don't think about it much. I didn't even know that. Maybe that's an Amber question. I'm excited to see if anything happens in the league. It's always a fun time to see if anybody makes the last second plays. Obviously, I think that's kind of cool to see how the league has evolved over the course of the last few years. It maybe wasn't as a prominent thing through the course of the WNBA, but I feel like as people begin to get paid more money and teams are slowly getting more and more competitive and people are trying to decide if they're pushing for the playoffs or maybe trying to get a lottery pick. I don't know. I don't want to start any tanking conversations, but it'll be fun to follow that for sure.
Okay, brother. Last night on the carpet, I asked AB and Kelsey what they think some people don't know about you, and they said you're a little goofy.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? And what's something about them that people don't know?
Okay, I'm definitely a little bit goofy. I like to have fun for sure, because why would you do it if it's not fun? Something people don't know about them. Oh, that's a great question. Kelsey just got her master's, so I think that's, or not her master's, she got her PhD. Oh, well, she's almost done, but there's it's actually really funny, something about Kelsey, we'll be in there literally 90 minutes till tip, and Kelsey's literally on her laptop, typing a paper. I'm and then she goes and drops 30, that's the craziest part of all of it. She's literally doing schoolwork, and then goes and drops 30 on her, so that's pretty incredible. I always just start laughing when I walk past her locker. And even after a game, when she had 35 versus the Aces, when we beat the Aces the second time we were there on our road trip, she had one of her best games of the season. Obviously, she's been incredible, but she whips out her laptop and starts doing an assignment right when the game ends. I've never seen anything like it. It's incredible. Something about AB. AB has very like dry, sarcastic humor, and I really love that about her. And then her dog Ozzy like means the world to her. So if you want to ask her a question, ask her about her dog. Yeah.
Caleb, what do you think of Olivia's game?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of hers, even when she was in college. When she was at Notre Dame, and then obviously her last year at TCU. I think when you watch her, she just plays with incredible pace. It's never too fast, it's never too slow, it's fast in the right moments, it's slow in the right moments. She makes the right read. Obviously Cheryl has done an incredible job with that team, putting everybody in a position to be successful. But she plays in the pick and roll really well. She's creative. You can see her creative juices flowing on the floor. And I think that's like the beautiful thing about being a point guard and playing basketball is like, I always tell people like, I'm really not a creative person, but I am at the same time. My creativity just comes out on the court, and I feel like it's the same for her. So it's been really fun to watch her, like the way she's come into the league and just been pretty flawless in a way, and she sets her teammates up for success. And I think the exciting part for her is there's still so many ways for her game to grow, which is maybe scary for the rest of the league too. So just really cool, excited to be her teammate this weekend, but she's been killing it. Yeah.
Second half of the season, both you and the team, just what you guys kind of want to focus on, really kind of make that push to kind of, as we start talking playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows our offense is what makes us go, but I think it's the defense. Like, when we're truly able to guard, like that second half of the New York game we had before break, like, I think that's like where we're really going to get good. When we're able to really lock people down, focus in on the scout. And we don't need to be the best defensive team in the league, but we need to be better than what we are right now. It'll allow us to flow better on offense. Obviously, our offense is pretty dominant to this point. I think the highest scoring points per game the league's ever had. So I think for us, it's just continuing to improve defensively. But also, like, I think you've seen over the course of maybe the last 3 games, like, I think the way, like, it can be anybody's night. That's the type of talent we have on this team, but also we feed and play off of each other really well. So I think just continuing to do that, continuing to set each other up for success. But I think the area we can grow the most is just defensively, and that'll be the focus going into these last 17 games or whatever we got.
Same thing, but you
individually? Individually, I mean, I think, first of all, stay healthy. That's always my biggest goal. And I've been very fortunate enough to play, I think 22 games up into this point of the season, so I feel really good about that. That's always my main focus. I think we have one of the harder schedules in this second half, so it's going to be very focused on what we need to do, what we need to accomplish. A lot of these teams, they will be at only 3 games, so you're always trying to win the tiebreaker. We've already lost the tiebreaker with the Valkyries, because when you get into these playoff pushes, home court advantage is really important, and that's something we didn't have last year, and I think it could have really helped us, even especially in Game 5 as the Aces. So I think for myself, like, that's going to be our focus, is like every single game matters. You got to show up every single day, whether it's the team that's 12th in the standings, or whether it's Minnesota at number 1. Like, you treat every single game the same way. So I think it's my responsibility as a point guard to make sure the team has that mindset. So I think just focusing on that and then continuing to stay healthy. Thanks, I appreciate it. Man, how long is this scrum? Holy smokes, I'm not going to be able to talk the rest of the day.
Okay, go ahead. The little player and football, get a wrap up there.
Okay, I'll start lineup, 4 celebrities, yourself.
Ooh. Man, 4 celebrities and myself. That'd be a great question. I'm not even gonna like go off of basketball skill. Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe I will. Okay, I'll go Adam Sandler, because he's a hooper, he loves basketball. Timothy Chalamet, I know he loves basketball too. I'm giving them their moment of glory. Like, this is their opportunity to show like what they got. Who else? Anne Hathaway, why not? Just put her in there. I'm gonna like, and then, I'll go Justin Bieber. He likes basketball too. He's a baller. We're a short team, but we'll be fine. We'll be fast. We'll move around quick.
I just wanted to ask you about Kelsey. Obviously not your first All-Star, you've been doing this with her, but is she almost still underrated in this league?
Absolutely.
And what's it been like having her in your best?
Yeah, she's incredibly underrated. She doesn't, I mean, she gets love, but she doesn't get the love that she probably certainly deserves. Like, there's not a better scorer in this league in a one-on-one matchup than Kelsey. It speaks to her speed, it speaks to the way she's able to create for herself. It's the way she's just deceiving to the defender. You know, she makes my job really easy as a point guard. She's an incredible cutter. She's an incredible off-ball player. But the season she's having is not really getting talked about as much as it probably should. Certainly it is to some degree, but like, I think she's made 3 threes in 10 straight games, in every single game. I think she's been over about 25 points in 10 straight games. Like, those are really, really hard numbers to put up in this league. So it's been really fun to watch her, and she's somebody that just puts her head down and work. And she, you know, obviously she's not one that always says a lot, and she doesn't want the attention. She'll never say that, but she certainly deserves it. She's a great leader in our locker room, very down to earth, very passionate about the game of basketball, just really loves the game of basketball, and wants to, you know, make the game better. And I think it's been fun to kind of watch her journey and evolution, even when I showed up 3 years ago. And it seems even from that moment, like, she's just only gotten better and better and better. And here she is in year 9, playing the best basketball of her career. So it's pretty fun to be a part of. Like, I get a front row seat to watching her do it every single night. So I just feel really lucky that she's my teammate. All right, Malika. Malika might ask something crazy, so we'll see. No way! I just pitched him for the Pacers. It didn't get to him fast enough. The 76ers. Wow. Selfishly, I wanted the Warriors because Steph and Bron would have been absolutely insane together, but they have some serious talent on the 76ers. Arguably maybe one of the favorites in the East now with the Knicks and obviously the Pacers. But wow, I thought he was either going to go Miami or Cleveland, so that's really shocking. But I'll be watching more 76ers games, and you know, obviously I'm a big fan of Bron, so no matter where he was going to go, I was going to probably cheer for that team and root for them. So I'm going to go wait for the NBA schedule to come out and make sure I have my tickets reserved for when the 76ers come play the Pacers, because those are always hard to get, but happy for him.
Caitlin, one of the things that Debbie Antonelli always talks about is your ability to see all other 9 people on the court and always know that. How long do you feel like you had that sense of always knowing where everyone else was, and how important is that for what you do?
Incredibly important. Yeah, I think a lot of the times, like, you're not always like consciously aware of that. You know, you're just playing the game and you're reading the defense, but I think that speaks to how much basketball I've played over the course of my life. And I've always had a knack for passing, even when I was a young girl. And I think a lot of that, honestly, is just from, you know, the anticipation I have of the way my teammates play and the way they cut. And a lot of the teams that I was on, it was always about how are you going to share the ball? How are you going to get your teammates open for success? It was never about one-on-one basketball. It was never about making a play for yourself. And it was always about setting your teammates up. And I feel like that's all, honestly, like, at times now I still kind of get mad at myself because I'm always thinking like pass, and I'm always trying to read the defense when a lot of times I'm open and I could just probably shoot it. So I think that I give credit to that. I give credit to soccer. Like, you have to read and understand angles, and I think a lot of the off-ball cutting that you see me and Kelsey score on, and even with AB, especially in transition, like, you have to understand how to manipulate the defense and get them to move where you want them to go without actually like touching them. It's like your eyes and where you're moving to. So I think it's incredibly important, and you know, I think that's obviously people want to talk about the logo threes and everything, but the passing is like the really fun part of the game. And I think that even the last game going into break, like you saw, like I think that allows our team to be its best. Is when I'm setting everybody up for success. It makes our team incredibly hard to guard. But I think you just try to manipulate the defense the best you can, but I'm not always consciously thinking that. It's just the way you play, and it comes out naturally, and it comes with your preparation of understanding what the defense is going to do. And you know, you just try to manipulate them, and you adjust from what they're doing in the first quarter, and you try to do something different in the second quarter and throughout the game. So I think it's a process, and I'm still trying to improve on that too. Thank you.
Thank you. So I know we just don't have enough time, guys. See you back here with Kelsey.
As international, it's a good piece, so I can write that.
could just kiss you, because now I don't have to move. Sure. I was just doing it to identify.
Which one? I can handle this. That's fine by you, unless you want it.
No way.
Yeah. Sorry, like the same.
Years, 8 million.
I was like, and then popped it up like, LeBron James
Literally 100 guys on it. I don't watch it for a single time. I'm like, amazing. I have so much Right.
We already had that. Got it.
Yeah, somebody asked Caitlin about it in real time, so that was when I found out about it. Oh, yeah. Somebody asked Caitlin about it, somebody asked JJ about it, and JJ was like, so, what did Caitlin say?
No way. I just did recording.
Yeah, she just did a whole pitch, and then like earlier in her scrum, and then someone told, like I think Malika told her in real time, and she was like, her reaction? Yeah. Well, she said it right before she was like, Malika's probably not asking something crazy. So I'm like, all right, whatever Malika's about to ask, I'm about to do it. Sure enough, she told her. Their movement. I've done a World Cup stuff, and then I was in
Plain string stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, World Cup team? Yeah, World Cup team?
I didn't edit it, but I know I said, oh my
Same on
Like all places now. But I didn't because I
Okay, yeah, they're not doing pods until so I'm charging my phone now. The other I got stuck. He's putting on his, and I was like, well, y'all are just going to get a whole bunch of videos today. Right.
Sorry, you're not coming in from...
No. I came from Atlanta. We flew in yesterday. I'm just tired of the but yeah, I haven't had more than a day now. About 8 weeks. So usually it's been a day here or there. 2 days. I lied. I did have a 3-day section. I still ended up writing very, very small days. Thanks, I'm looking for you. Oh, is that?
Yeah, I called him. Yeah, I don't think he has to. I don't think he has
Oh, I guess they're going earlier, I guess? Alright, well, let me get my marker out then.
Yeah.
It got really quiet.
That's right.
Vacation time. Just
That makes sense.
You done? Yeah.
So I'm trying to make a decision. I talked to Mark yesterday. Is this one I should have to go to?
Because
Yes.
it's Atlanta. Which I would cover. It's the anniversary. I thought about it. Yeah, I'm going. Now I'm going.
You went at first.
I wasn't gonna go. Well, because it's like right when like my kids start school, and that's when the animals are. But then they like messaged me and like, hey, we got it approved for all of us. So like, it's expensive. And I was like, well, if y'all paying for it.
Yeah, y'all paying for it. That changes everything.
So yeah. Good. Sometimes that's the determining factor.
That's why I'm like going back and forth. Like, posters to pick up that check.
But you know, I did. I did. I just canceled it.
I had my room reserved.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Any of you? Yeah.
I've literally the same thing. I can't
Oh, you're not going? I know. That's what it is. Everybody's waiting on it. Like New Orleans. I know, right? It's like a certain city. It's like it's in my backyard.
little different than Cleveland.
Exactly.
Not to hate on Cleveland.
I actually went to that one. Yeah, that was funny. I was there.
Trust the process.
Yeah, DJ.
Okay. Kyle over there talking shit.
When you recover the spark, that's all. How did you
She is so intense.
She's got to, right? They've been trusting the process for a decade.
I don't think we. I don't know. Could be because
That makes too much sense. They need to like that.
Oh, come on, listen. Go and get your first Tuesday in D'Alessandro. That's just right. Go to D'Alessandro. Don't go. I know you're going to be playing in South Philly, but go down and get your Tuesday.
I was thinking on the front line.
Yeah.
So where to go get his first cheese? As if he is not happy.
Yes. He's never been. I hope he knows that by now.
Just assume it. Do you want me to text him?
You like, where my people at? Okay, deal. Sick with that deal, man.
Yeah, she's like, where's Liam?
He was somewhere kicking it. Just chilling.
I'm calling, she's calling. I was trying to call Liam first.
Just hanging out somewhere. Do we see Brian over there? Yeah, Brian was there. I was going to say, it's really Brian, but no. She's like, not signing.
I don't blame her. No, Liam does a really good job.
Y'all gonna run wild. Y'all, if we don't have
Yeah,
moderating.
basically. It'll be just like, what's crazy is when Caitlin did hers, I didn't even see Jackie over. She was like, we're going to do questions. I was like, great, let me go ahead and get mine in. And then she was like, we're going to call on people. And I was like, not busy. And she was like, it's cool. She was like, I know you didn't see me. I was like, okay.
I think the coolest thing for me is how personal he is. And it's so genuine. He's just like, you're having a great season. I'm super proud of you. That's why I'm here. So, I think that's the best part. He's just not like genuine. He's like talking to each and every single person. He knows your name, knows how your season is going. So, I think that's what's really good. I think this is amazing. You know, especially for where we are in Chicago, to have something like this is amazing. For people having access to this, get on the floor, we're talking about different things that they offer. So I'm super happy to have this. That's super dope. Otherwise,
I ain't got no players. I'm always saying, but I ain't got no players.
At least you're never gonna hear about
Hey, here he goes.
trust the process. Like, we just saying this for I know we just saying it for this. I know everybody be frustrated, but we trust the process You know what? You're fired. Brad Carter is from the store. You're fired. Go ahead. Your side. Yes.
Three-time All-Star, defensive player of the year, future MVP, Angel Reese.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. You were the guy they were waiting for.
Hey, Angel.
How you doing?
Who's been an all-star in your life?
God and my mom. One, because I'm just so grateful and thankful just to be here. This life, this amazing life, and having these opportunities to just travel, be around great people, experience so many different people. Nola, please. And then my mom, she's been there for me through the highs and the lows. She raised me and my brother by herself. It was my goal to make sure that I did everything for her. So I'm just really happy and I'm grateful, and she's my all-star.
And what's one childhood story that comes to mind that brought you to this moment?
Oh my gosh. Probably me and my little brother playing in the front of our house. We had to get the court taken down because me and him used to battle so much. But yeah, just being able to see his journey now, being able to be with the Wizards on a two-way, and hopefully he gets a contract soon. But I'm just really happy for him. My mom is really proud to see both of our kids at the highest level, and that's the NBA and the WNBA.
The Obama moment, can I just shout you out because you looked out for Paige and made sure that she got
Yeah, you gotta get your pick. Maybe you gotta get your pick. It's not everybody just gets to meet Barack. So maybe that was my first time too. I'm getting a picture of everybody. I got one of Kai, I got one of me, a selfie. So I think it's important just to capture every moment.
And what was that experience like? Just the impact of that of being here in the presidential center.
It's so funny because when my plane was landing yesterday, he was right next to my plane too, and he was like, they were like VIP, nobody can get off the plane. I'm like, well, we VIP too, and they said Obama. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's so cool to see. I met Michelle. I went on her podcast, and she made me feel the empowerment of what a woman is like, to go through so many different things and to be in front of the world and have the world, your back against the wall, and just be able to go against all the odds and everything that she was doing. And she gave me a lot of advice, so I appreciate Michelle, and she poured so much into me, and I'm just really happy. Thank you. How are you doing? Thank you.
Angel, I'm watching your very first press conference today after being drafted, and you said, hey, look, I'm the number 7 pick. There's no guarantee I'll even make the team. And wondering if you could reflect on all that you've done since then, how far you've come, and what it means to you.
Yeah, 7 obviously is a lucky number for me, and it's not what number you get drafted, it's about where you get drafted. It's so crazy full circle. I'm back here in Chicago again, where it kind of all started. And I had my first my rookie year was my first year being an all-star, and obviously I didn't know what it was going to be and how I was going to come into the league and being able to do things. And coming to Atlanta, I mean, it's been a dream come true, literally. It's helped me in so many different ways. This is the best I've been in my career, and I'm only in year 3, and so much more I can be better at. But I'm just really grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be here with Leisha and Rye, and just being a part of a great organization. So I'm happy, and they've helped me in so many different ways.
Angel, this is Megan Hall with you.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I wanted to ask you, there's been an ongoing conversation about player safety officiating in the last couple of weeks. I'm just curious if you have any thoughts around that, if you'd be willing to share with us.
Well, I have experienced things obviously for a long time, so I'm used to these things, and no, it's not normal. I text people out outside of what you guys see and check on people. I think that's important, and check on your strong friends, check on the people that you don't even know what's going on behind closed doors. And a lot of us are closer than you guys think, and that you guys probably don't see. But I'm just really grateful for the sisterhood of the league. We do have each other's back, no matter what the outside noise says. We have each other's back, and that's all that matters. We're happy to be here. We're happy for the growth of this league. We're just going to continue to focus on that.
And just a quick follow-up from me. You had a Barbie that you announced today. So tell me about that. Were you involved in the process for that? Like, what does it
baby, I'm always involved. Baby, I'm always involved.
All right, what does it feel like to have that Barbie?
Yes, I remember, I think it's been 3 years now since the Bayou Barbie came about when I was in Baton Rouge, and I used to put Barbie stuff on merch and stuff, and I wasn't really supposed to. But so I told them I really wanted to have a Barbie doll one day, and to have a Barbie is like you got to be iconic. Yeah, you have to do some real things, and I knew it was going to take some time because there's so many great women that are Barbie dolls, and they have their own doll. But I knew that's what I wanted, and I spoke that into existence. Janine, she works overtime. She does a great job, and being able to have her in my life has been just amazing for me. So I'm just really grateful. I'm really happy to be able to do it this weekend, All-Star Weekend back in Chicago. Being able to sell the shoe and have my shoe on the Barbie doll to collab with that, and also be having a little get-together with the Together that I'm part owner with as well. And they've helped with this event tonight as well. So I'm really excited and I'm really grateful.
Thank you. I have a question for you, Angel.
Damn! Hi, Spoon.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
See you, little sis. You're from Baltimore. You stand on that. You stand on business with that. Why is it so important for you to be that role model for those young people there?
Yes, I love Baltimore. It's where I'm from, and you gotta rep it where you're from. There's a lot of young people in the city and everywhere in Maryland that look like me, and hopefully they know that they have an opportunity to be in different spaces that many people don't belong or they don't think they belong in. And I'm just grateful. Like they poured so much into me. I've been able to pour back into them as much as I can in the community. St. Francis means a lot to me. They've supported me. They continue to support me everywhere I go. Kareem, you've been following me since I was in Baltimore. So it's just a small world. And Baltimore always means something special to me.
I have another question for you.
Shit.
She knows I'm deep in it. Angel, there's a lot of things that you go through, and young people are sitting there watching and not quite understanding. Could you give them an understanding of what it's like to go through some of those things that most people would call struggles, and how you make it through those things? What is your routine? What's your thought process behind getting through those things that most people think that you don't?
Yeah, I think adversity builds character, and I've been able to build my own self by adversity, and just continuing that every single day, just waking up and just being confident within myself, knowing who I am when I walk in the room, have my shoulders back and feel like I'm taking over. And I think that's important. When you go into these spaces, know who you are, and being able to have that and stand on that. I mean, just coming in my rookie year, I didn't know what I was going to be. I think you put a lot of everything to me, from energy to love to support, and I was a number 7 pick and didn't think I was going to be able to do anything. Nobody thought I was going to be able to do anything, but I had confidence, and you put a lot of confidence into me, and I'm thankful for that and will forever be thankful for that. But when you walk into these spaces, you got to know who you are. You can't be scared and shy to not think that you don't belong, because we all belong.
All the cameras in your face, I just want to make sure that they know that I appreciate you and who you are to me.
I love you.
Keep grinding the way you grind.
Thank you.
Where does that confidence come from?
What's that relationship?
Yeah, Spoon meant everything to me, especially since my rookie year. We've been locked in since. Even when she wasn't my coach my second year, she stayed in my ear. We watched film together. She sends me stuff before the game, long messages before the game about my opponent. I mean, how players are going to guard me, how they aren't going to guard me. So she's just been my sis, like sis, auntie. I love her. Like, you see her, she's so positive. She comes in every day and just is always just happy, and you just want somebody in your life like that. And she's a legend. Like, she's a legend of the game. She's done a lot of amazing things that I want to do as well.
Angel, we know you love fashion.
Yes.
Really quickly, whenever you would just like blind rank your kids.
Okay.
5.
Everything's a 10, so I give it a 10. Okay.
1 through 5. So.
Oh, 1 through 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll give that a 4.
Okay.
See. Well, that was T. That's a monochromatic look. Okay.
She already knows.
I already know that look. That was in Toronto at my brother's game. That's a 3. That's a good one. That was a chill day. That's a 5. How many? I got 2. Okay. Let me see what number 1 is.
I can't.
That's 2.
2? Okay.
Okay, yeah, that was 5. That was giving Miami Hottie. That was Roberta Cavalli, Hermes, Chanel, Benson Chills. Yeah.
Number 1?
That was number 1. That's T. Yeah.
Where does your confidence come from?
Probably my mom. My mom is an independent mom, and she was a single mom, and she always just made me feel like you have to do everything at a high level, 1, and 2, just be confident in every room you walk into. My grandma also was like that too. She used to brush my hair and just tell me every day, like, you're special, and when I was younger, I didn't like being tall. I used to hate being tall, and she'd be like, you stand up for a reason and you'll understand one day. And now, like, I understand and I get it, and just the importance of just, like, walking into rooms and feeling like you're that girl.
Right. Now, playing with Atlanta, one of the things that you said was you wanted to go there because Carl helped develop people.
Yeah.
And it's clear that your game has developed. What would you say has been the biggest part of your game that's developed since the beginning of this season?
I would just say probably my confidence and my patience. He literally works with me every single day. Like, every single day, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't want to do it with him today, but he like is in my ear every day, like, let's go, we're doing this every single day. When I do my pregame shooting, he's the coach that's sitting right there in the basket, and he only literally does that for me, and like, this just shows how much he cares about me, and he just wants to see me get better every day, so I'm really thankful for him.
Angel, what's it like being back in Chicago?
It feels really good. One, to be here at this Obama Center and know what it means. My foundation is actually working with the Obamas and doing some things in the community as well. My mom went to their event a couple weeks ago, so it's really cool. Being able to see the community grow, our pictures on the billboards is really cool, and I'm really happy to be back here, and it gives me deja vu from when I was here my rookie year last year.
How's it going to feel to play against Lisa Wright today?
Say it again?
How's it going to feel to play against Lisa Wright?
It's going to feel really good. First of all, I need Ryan to win tonight, the 3-point contest, so good luck to her. But last year was so crazy because me and Leash and Ryan were all on the same team, and my rookie year, me and Leash were on the same team, so it's the first time we're not on the same team, but it's fine. I'm glad we're actually on the same team in real life.
What's it like to see the fan experience expand in the way that it has?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are going to show up to the United Center. United Center seats one of the most probably cities across the league and the NBA. So I'm excited. It's super iconic, obviously, because of what the Bulls were able to do there. But I'm really excited to do this.
Angel, how's the knee?
Good.
Feels good, no problems?
Great.
Angel, you mentioned the pride that you feel about your brother. What has it been like seeing him have his own experience? Is there anything you've learned from him, even about the resources maybe available to you?
Yeah, one, I'm really proud of him because nobody expected him to be here. I remember when he didn't want to play basketball anymore, when he didn't want to work out anymore and didn't want to do it anymore. And then going to college for 4 years, I mean, not a lot of NBA players do that. Obviously, they like the players a little bit younger and the one and done and stuff, but he stayed loyal to Maryland. And he rocked out for 4 years.
So I think that would be why I came from
Pardon me, Coach. How you doing?
She was a really big piece to our championship team, and she was on the USA teams, and she's really skilled, super talented player. So I don't know that she's gotten many chances to be in a role like this. So I think her being in this role has helped to let her shine her whole life because she is as an all-star starter. So I'm really proud of her and happy to see her up there and get that opportunity.
I have a question for you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's hear it, Spoon. What you got to say?
I'm super proud of you, first of all, being an all-star. Congratulations. Talk to me about 53 points. What is your mentality when that ball goes in at one time? I know how you are. When it goes in at one time, how does it feel when it goes in again and again and again? What are you thinking at that moment?
That's a good question. I think that I'm starting the game off looking for something to go in, for sure. Obviously, while playing in the midst of us trying to win. But once I see that go in, I feel like this is gonna sound crazy. Like the footwork is already done now, and so once I felt like that, what it feels like that 1-2 footwork. Now I just need to get somewhere with space quickly and get it off. So I think like sometimes you see those shots and you're like, that's absurd, but like I got my feet set and I got to line it up, and I worked so much this off season on lining it up quicker and getting my feet set quicker. So that's really helped me to be able to like get into a groove, and like once I see a few go down, I'm just gonna try to set my feet the rest of the game.
We always talk about being a leader. Talk about being a leader, how great you can be in that role. Now that you are the face of this team, face of the franchise, and you're the leader, how have you made those changes to be able to lead everyone in direction to be great?
I have built relationships with everyone on the team. I went out and made sure that I got to know every single one of them, what they like, what makes them go, what makes them feel bad, what makes them feel tired, what makes them feel any type of way, so that in that moment I know what to do and I don't talk to everybody the same. Somebody I maybe just need to hold her hand for a second. Somebody else I gotta get forehead to forehead like you do.
Yep, me and you.
There's somebody you need to get snatched up sometimes. That's me. But yeah, just really getting to know my teammates and making them know that they can trust me and that I trust them.
Just be a little bit light right quick, right? You always talk about your crash out box. We worked on not crashing out and doing that box away.
You hate that box?
I hate that box. You already know.
She hates that box. I think that it was a way for me to hold myself accountable. Like I know that the fans really wanted to see me kind of lock in on the game more and less on the other stuff. Probably my coaches too, yeah. I get it. My mom, yeah. But I think that highlighting it in the public eye kind of helped me to see how much of an impact it has on everyone around me, especially my teammates. I went back and I can see that that if I'm going to be our motor, that if I'm spending the motor for our entire team on other stuff, it's like I'm spending my teammates' motor too in a sense. So, yeah, that's why.
It's been great to see you grow. I love it.
Thanks, big dog.
Did you do anything fun with the money, Marina? Like the crash out money?
Yeah, I did. I paid my bills. No, I'm kidding.
Marina, in the level, you were on the receiving end of Dom's dunk. Now,
Dom did not dunk on me. We're not starting that narrative again. Where's Dom?
Now you're on the third team. Are you going to try to give her the pass?
Yes. We need to dead that narrative, and we need to get her to actually dunk on somebody in the game.
Is there somebody on the other team you want her to dunk on?
Yeah, or you're volunteering on the other
Yeah.
team.
Who's on the other team?
I know, there's a stud bud.
There's a stud bud? Dunk on Courtney. For sure, that would be the best person to dunk on. Courtney.
I had a quick question about your playmaking. It feels like you look way more comfortable against two on the ball this year compared to last year. What would you attribute that growth to?
I think Sandy and Olaf have done a really good job of like talking to me about it and saying to be patient and be patient in the pocket, stay low, be strong with the ball, and then also like read the first and second lines of defense more, instead of just coming off as fast as I can, trying to get away from it. Sometimes try to turn the corner, sometimes get off of it faster, sometimes reject. So just like helping me find a variety where it makes it a little harder to send 2 and 3.
Actually, that last one for me, there is this action in Toronto and a lot of teams around the league run where it's double drag, but you have that shooter kind of slipping out to the wing.
It's me and Juju's favorite play.
What makes that so difficult for defense to do?
I mean, I think Julie's dynamic on the ball, so she can get downhill and she finds people really well, so that helps a lot because you have to limit her vision, so you want to stay in front of the ball there. And then with me, just mixing it up, like if I'm actually going to screen or I'm not going to screen, because most times they don't really want to switch my matchup, whoever is guarding me. So when we can kind of make them think about it, it really works out for us.
What are you most excited about?
I'm just excited for like all the visibility for all the players. Like everyone's following, everyone's watching. It's a big deal, and I'm happy to see like everyone kind of getting their shine, getting their flowers, and the WNBA especially as a whole getting to kind of keep that growth going and see what it looks like.
Marina, obviously huge Notre Dame presence this week. What is special about Notre Dame and how it prepares players for the W?
I think they kind of focus on and off court, and especially like just building habits that take you through real life because they're fully applicable here. Time management, discipline, self-awareness, even self-love, and just like work ethic, intentionality. Everything that we did at Notre Dame, we did with a purpose, we did for a reason, we did it with excellence. So I think that's something that we've all carried on to our work environment.
Marina, we've been asking other players to give us questions for players, and so Angel just wanted to ask you, how's your cooking going?
Tell Angel I still cook better than her. If she takes me for a ride in the Rolls Royce, I'll make her a grilled cheese.
And then do you have any questions for anyone else here that you want to ask?
Yeah. I want to get Kai. I really want to get Kai. So great. As Stewie if her half-court shot really counts because she stepped on the line.
You played in, so you're talking about it. You've played in so many, destinations in your career. But how just unique has this, first year experience been with, with Canada's first WNBA team?
I just think like the excitement and the hype around it, with like how much support we've gotten from the entire country, like Montreal, Scotiabank, even like the Raptors, everybody is all there supporting us, and it just makes you like want to go out there and lay it all on the line every night. And I feel like that's part of our identity now. Like we go out there, we play really hard, we compete really hard, and I think that's like kind of the foundation to build a championship in Toronto. So I think I'm excited to be here, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that they're all supporting our entire team and myself as well here at the All-Star weekend.
I talked to Kelsey and Alex, they both said like they didn't do a three-point contest this year just because they were tired, they wanted some rest. Like what made you decide like I'm going to do it this year?
I mean, I just had to shoot for a minute, right? So I don't know, I think it'll be fun. I think the fans want to see it. And I like shooting threes, so I think I'm going to have a good time.
There's been like some talk about how players get the invites from the league. Like, did you get yours formally? Like, how did that work?
Oh Lord, you're trying to get me in trouble. I don't remember. I think our GM asked me if I wanted to do it, but I'm like a real nonchalant person, kind of. So I was kind of just like, yeah, sure. I don't know. I think everybody's preference is different.
Marina, can I get you to react?
Oh yeah, let me get a Barbie, bro. Is this for me? Angel got this for me?
No, we just want you to rate it. Give your thoughts. How accurate is it?
It's 5. Pink leg sleeve, long hair.
Wait, let's see it.
And this is so cool. She's really paving the way for female athletes to be like branded and NIL, and I mean, if I owned a business, I would sign Angel Reese for sure.
What do you think about the women that have come before her, like Celeste, that had their first signature shoe, and it's like the legends of the game, how they set the tone for, this next generation?
I'm sorry, I only heard like half that question.
Sorry, I was saying, like, obviously Angel Reese is groundbreaking in her own way, having the Barbie and being a true fitter, but what do you think about the legends that have come before, like Lisa Leslie, who had her first signature shoe, women like that have set the tone for, this generation?
I mean, they were all unbelievable to watch, like amazing talent, amazing athletes, and I'm just grateful that they paved the way for us. Like they sacrificed so much for us to be here today, to be doing this. So I feel like we owe it back to just continue to try to build the WNBA, build women's sports, build women in general. So I'm just grateful that I got to watch them.
With the FIBA World Cup, thoughts on, you know, Team USA and gold? I mean, obviously, you guys are the ones who like just let that pass for, you know, the LA 78.
I think it just kind of speaks to the greatness of USA basketball and how talented these athletes are and how we always want to strive to be the best every single time. So I'm cheering for us. Hope we bring home the gold. Yeah, I would participate.
Marina,
just asked
you? Go ahead.
No, you're amazing. I love you.
No, you.
Are you sure?
Go.
I love you. You're the best. I love her so much. I just asked Paige. No, I'm always rooting for her.
He's married. We're friends.
All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry. See, look at me.
Ready? Wait, real quick. I just asked Paige who her dream horse opponent would be, and what would be a go-to trick shot to guarantee that person a letter. She said Marina Mabry, and she said she's not hitting a half-court shot.
Wait, is she trying to rage bait me? I just beat her. I only took 3 tries to beat her in Pig. Like, I shot one.
Now, 2 more.
Okay, that's fine. She didn't even get the ball. This is crazy.
So why would you
Paige.
say that? That's crazy.
She knows why. She's rage baiting me. I'm not going for it.
You can't hit a half-court shot though, like easy.
I always win the half-court shot. She probably watches videos of me winning the money every week, wishing she could make as many as I can.
Wow. Who would be your dream horse opponent, and what would be your go-to trick shot?
Paige, I want some more competition.
What's a shot you can hit that she can't?
I mean, hold on. She can hit every shot.
I know. That's what
But she did miss all the deep threes in our Pig game, so I mean, I don't know. Until she makes it, it's like I'm taking the money home.
Maria, what do you think about the trade deadline? You obviously were part of a mid-season trade in the past. Like, it's typically not super active. I guess, yeah, I'm just curious if you have thoughts on why it's not always active.
I mean, I think that if there's an opportunity to make your franchise better or a player needs to go to be better for another franchise, get it done. I don't know.
Thank you.
Marina, you're a very online person, I know, but especially with the increase in visibility and the online material, has your relationship with talking with fans online or how you use online forums changed?
Not really. I mean, I'm not really engaged with fans that aren't telling me I'm the best. So I just kind of like pretend those aren't happening, and I focus on like the girls. I have a lot of young girls that comment on my stuff, and like you know, people who are trying to aspiring to be like us. So I try to write back to them when I can. I try to engage with them so that they know like we're still human and relatable too. Yeah, I don't think it's changed much though, because I'm never gonna answer someone talking crazy.
How do you parse that out?
I enjoy watching them talk to themselves.
Do you see it but you mind block it?
Yeah, I mean, but honestly though, I will say that I don't think I have the same experience as everybody else in the league. Not everybody else, I should say. Like, but I don't have this. Let me rephrase. I don't have the same experience as every other player. Maybe everybody's experience is different with hate and fans online, and there's been a lot of lines crossed for sure with like the racism and like homophobic things and like stuff like that, where I personally haven't experienced it as much, but I really hate to see it for some players, and it's something that I hope we can somehow clean up. Like, I don't know how, but I would really like to see that be taken out of sport, because there's no place for it.
Are you involved at all in those conversations? I know you said you didn't know how, but
I mean, I when I say I don't know how, I don't know the answer to solving social media, racism, homophobe, this and that issue on the internet. But I guess like controlling what we can control and like putting love out there and sharing what you want to come back to you, I guess. Like just spread your light, show love to everybody, and hope that you kind of get that in return. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
We're going to chance it over here at Miami Sports.
Listen, you're in the three-point contest. How are you feeling about that? But it seems like just from watching you play, it's like you feel, when you get in that rhythm, how different is it going to be? Like just grabbing the ball off the rack and shooting.
Right? I need one of those magnet balls to go in, and then we're good to go. I'm hoping to catch a rhythm on the first rack.
Now listen, just the moving from Connecticut Sun to the Toronto Tempo, how's that transition been? I was coaching under Sandy, and how is it playing for Sandy? She's an offensive coach, so you gotta love that.
I love Sandy. Yeah, I had a really good learning experience in Connecticut of being a leader and what works and what doesn't work. How I can best lead a team. So I think I took that to Toronto and kind of changed some things around and went about it in a different way too as a leader. So I think I credit my time in Connecticut to growing as a leader. And then Sandy is my faith. I love Sandy.
Do you think Toronto's been able to put you in a position to give you the league-wide recognition that, every player wants to be, see that their performance is being recognized, but do you think Toronto Temple is giving you that platform to be recognized worldwide?
Yeah. Sandy has given me a green light to go and be myself, and at the same time holding me accountable and where I can be better. So I couldn't ask for a better situation when it comes to her encouragement of me as a player and individual. I'm very appreciative of that, but also you can't have this conversation without talking about my teammates and how much trust we've built together and how they trust me and I trust them, and we have a really great relationship that really matters when you get on the court and try to lead a franchise.
Awesome, thanks. Good luck in the contest.
Thanks.
I got one more silly one. Kalia wanted to know, why are you biting people?
It's a form of love. When I love someone so much, I just bite them. And so I bit Kyle yesterday. I'm so sorry.
Do you have any other questions for anybody else?
No.
Who's been an all-star in your life?
A lot of people have been an all-star in my life. I think just the circle that I've built around myself for years. I built trust and love in my relationships with my circle, and I feel like those are my all-stars.
Okay. And also, when you think about your journey, what childhood story comes to mind that brought you to this moment?
Probably just our one-on-one runs, with my family and my sisters, my brothers. We just grinded out there and fought and played super hard and just got better every day. So I feel like just those moments every day.
Lastly, who's the biggest trash talker you ever had to guard?
Biggest trash talker I've ever had to guard? Stewie talks a lot of trash to me. Yeah, I think it's personal.
Thank you.
What did it mean to you to, I don't know if anybody asked you this already, but what did it mean to you to stay Obama?
Yeah, they asked me that. But yeah, it was amazing. Like I said, I was really grateful to get to meet somebody of his stature and everything he does for the world. And just him recognizing women's sports, he has so much to do around the world, and he's paying attention to us and watching the women and encouraging us, and he's saw my 53, so that was
I wanted to ask you this question. It's an unserious question, but constantly you've been fighting people.
Bro, alright. We're not gonna make this a thing I bite people or something. Alright, let me start over. Biting is a form of love. And I loved her. She's Spam, so I bit her yesterday.
Marina, would you ever want to see the All-Star game come to Toronto? And if you did, what is something that you would want to see happen as part of the game?
Yeah, let's do the All-Star game at Scotiabank, and it would be so lit in there. And Toronto for All-Star, outside parties? Let's go to Toronto.
Okay, we're gonna go. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Marina.
Thanks.
She said you were
was supposed to be our little secret.
I can try to see if I can get it.
To take your basketball shoes, so maybe
every single record is broken. You know what I love is the art of passing is coming back in style, and I love that. It's a team sport, and passing, I think, sometimes is overlooked. Like, to remind people how fun it is to watch an elite passer like a Chelsea girl. Like, I mean, they are entertaining to watch.